Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Psukim of Bitachon. Today's Psukim at Tehillim 91:3 and 91:4. Ki hu yatzilcha mipach yakush. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will deliver you from the ensnaring trap. Midevra havois, from devastating pestilence. Remember, we just finished saying yesterday, this is one verse after the other. And that is that I recognize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when He's the God of Chesed, and even when He's the God of justice, He will always be my refuge, and He will always be my fortress. And eftach boy, I will continue to trust in Hashem, no matter what is going on. And therefore, in the schus of that bitachon, as we've spoken about many times, simply having bitachon by Hashem is a merit that allows for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to intercede on your behalf, and He will deliver you mipach yakush, from the ensnaring trap. There are traps all around us. There are traps in the world of Gashmias. There are traps in the world of Ruchnias. There are challenges in our spiritual fortitude. There are challenges in the chemdas hamam, the desires that we have for money and for taiva and for desires in this world. And they're all traps. And at every step that we take, the Yetzer Hara and all of his cronies, they're digging out the holes and they're covering them up with leaves that we should not see. The pitfall in front of us, and just fall in flat on our face and give up hope that we'll ever be able to crawl out of that deep pit that we fell into. However, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that is going to deliver us, which means that even when the trap is there, even when the hole has been dug already, even when there are enemies that are lurking around on all sides, if you're Beiteach B'Hashem, you trust in the Rebbeinu Shalom, so then yes, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to deliver you from that trap. That would mean that even if you would fall in, and even if you would stumble like we all do, and perhaps this is one of the great messages of Elul, that everybody has stumbled this year, and everybody has fallen into chait, and everybody has made mistakes, some of them massive mistakes that we try to brush over and say it's not such a big deal. It's okay, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, forgive me. And yet we never did tshuva, and there, deep down in our heart, there's this gnawing feeling that maybe in fact Hashem didn't accept my tshuva. Maybe He didn't bring me close. Maybe He's not going to bring me close. Says the pasuk over here, no, you have to know that if you trust in the Rebbeinu Shalom, you trust and you believe and you rely upon HaKadosh Baruch Hu for all of your siyata d'shemaya, all of your heavenly assistance, you have to know, Yetzilcha mipach yakush, from the ensnaring trap, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to save you. He's going to deliver you. Whether you fell in or you didn't fall in, whether you stumbled or you did not yet stumble, whether you failed and did chait or you protected yourself and you didn't do chait, in every situation, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that is protecting us. Midevra havois, from the devastating pestilence, those bothersome things. The Gemara says that the Yetzer Hara is like a zvuv. It's like a bug. It's like a fly in the chambers of the heart, and it keeps coming in. Zoom, you swat it away, and it comes back again. And it comes back again. It doesn't matter how many times you swat the fly away, it somehow survives the test of time, and it always comes and finds a way to get back and annoy a person. So too is the Yetzer Hara. He comes buzzing in, and he wants to get into your heart, and he wants to get into the very chambers and fiber of who you are as a person, and convince you to do the wrong thing. However, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He will deliver us from that devastating pestilence, from the pestiness of the flies of the Yetzer Hara that are there. You just got to trust in the Rebbeinu Shalom. And then He says, Be'avrasa yosech lach, with His pinion, the wings of the birds, He will cover you. V'tachas kanofav techasa tzina, and underneath the wings you will be protected. V'sechera mitai, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be a shield and armor, a true shield. With His truth, He will be a shield and armor. And that's going along the same lines over here. Once that you reach this level where you are Beiteach B'Hashem, you completely trust in Hashem, and you know that Hashem is the one that delivers you. You know that that Hashem is the one that saves you. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that is your fortress. He is the one that will remove you and rescue you from the ensnaring trap. Then it comes out as well that Hashem covers you. He guards you. He protects you. He shields you from the enemies. He's like armor that is going to make sure that you are protected from all of the weapons, all of the arrows that the Yetzer Hara and the nations are shooting against us. Those spiritual arrows with poison on their tips, trying to get into our minds and our hearts, trying to hurt us and to damage us. Yet you know, because you trust in Hashem, because you believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, your Bitachon is strong like a rock. Therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will come to your aid. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will conceal you. Hashem will protect you. He will shield you. And Hashem will end up removing all of the ensnaring traps, all of the pitfalls, all of the holes that a person can fall into. He'll remove things from your way so that you should be able to stay focused on what your real tafkid and your tachlis in this world is, which is to be Ovid the Rebbeinu Shalom, to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, b'simcha, with joy, to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, b'yira, with fear and awe and trepidation, and to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu with a chayfetz halev, with a very desirous heart that wants one thing and one thing only, as Dovid says in the Tehillim of the Dovid that we say every day during Elul, that Achas Shalti Meis Hashem, there's only one thing that I ask him, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Oisav HaKeish, I'll continue to ask, Shifti Beveis Hashem, Kol Yemei Chayai, I just want to dwell and to sit in the house of Hashem all of the days of my life. Have a wonderful day.